My dear one, you have risen, and there is no need to hurry. Your body was present, yet your spirit remained at rest. You lay there gazing at the ceiling for what felt like seconds or perhaps minutes, contemplating the moment before deciding to rise. As the world beyond continued its loud, unfeeling pace, within, you found yourself reaching into the quiet void. No one came to the door. No one inquired about your restfulness. No notifications on your device. The bright morning you longed for, maybe without even knowing it, has yet to arrive. That absence, though small and nearly unnoticed by others, caused a deeper pain than you could have ever anticipated. Yet I witnessed it. Even before you took your first breath, I was present, watching over you. Not next to the bed, nor outside the window. I found myself in a realm untouched by others, deep within your essence, in that hidden space that even you may not completely grasp. And I observed the quiet sorrow that sought refuge in familiarity, the daily patterns, the belief that it would eventually fade. I noticed the burden in your mind. I recognize the solitude you may not express, yet deeply experience. I come to you now speaking directly, without any barriers, without rituals, using the voice of the one who understands you more deeply than you understand yourself. You are never alone. This is more than mere words. It is a timeless truth, a commitment that endures forever. Even in a crowd, one can experience a sense of solitude, as if overlooked and unacknowledged. Even amidst the laughter and warmth of a family gathering, you may find yourself feeling unseen and unheard. I understand that experience. I understand because I journey alongside you through every experience. I am always present, not just during special occasions or in times of crisis. I am here with you in the quiet moments, embracing your spirit when it cries out in silence. Recall that moment when you found yourself in tears, seeking solace away from prying eyes. I was present. Recall those moments when you felt burdened by the weight of expectation, even when you knew you had the ability to rise above it. I have experienced that as well, and even in moments when you overlooked me, set me aside, or questioned my presence, I remained steadfast. I have always been here. Have you ever considered the significance of this moment in your life? Consider why this message has reached you at this precise time, with such particular meaning. There is a purpose behind it. It is a response. I see the quiet prayers you've been offering, and I recognize the stillness within. Your weary heart has been seeking solace, and I see the depth of your spirit within. You may not see the distance you've already traveled. You may not realize the strength you've shown through your challenges, yet I am certain, and that's why today, this very instant, I want to remind you that there is a presence within you, guiding you always. And if no one has shared this with you today, allow me to be the one. Good morning, my child. Good morning, my beloved child. The divine has gently stirred you from slumber. Though you may not have heard the sounds of celebration, a profound transformation began the moment you opened your eyes to a new reality. Your presence is significant because there are commitments still in effect for your journey, because there are plans that remain in place. Even when it feels like nothing is moving forward, know that I am actively at work in the background. Even when the world seems bleak, I am the unwavering flame that burns brightly within you. I understand. You long for clearer signs. You long for others to recognize when you're not around, to inquire about your well-being, and to show concern for your quiet moments. Your worth is not determined by how others see you. Your worth is derived from your Creator, and I fashioned you with care, purpose, and a divine plan. I choose wisely and with purpose, and I have selected you. I selected you despite knowing all that there is to know. Understanding your struggles, your uncertainties, your moments of retreat, the times you felt like surrendering, the unkind thoughts you harbored, the aspirations you set aside. I selected you with full awareness of what lies ahead, and I will always remind you, you are valuable, you are cherished, you are acknowledged, you are supported, even when you sense you're stumbling. Heed this call now. Be honest about your struggles. I see the truth beneath the surface. I prefer to be authentic. I embrace you in your current state just as you are, delicate, uncertain, weary, yet still alive. And that in itself is a testament to my presence. Had I lost hope in you, today would not have been a possibility. Each new day is a reminder that your journey continues. It's a reminder that you are never alone. It's a fresh call to journey alongside me, no matter how gradual your pace may be. Today, as you navigate the challenges of life, take a moment to hear my words. Spend a few moments, not merely to fulfill a duty, but to truly connect with your inner self. Speak to me as you would to a friend, a guiding figure, a safe haven, for I embody all of that for you, even if it has slipped your mind. Take a moment to close your eyes. Take a deep breath and let this truth resonate within you, filling your heart with its warmth. You are never alone, and you will always have support. Today, I, your God, have chosen to begin your day in this manner, for it is essential to remember that the presence that holds the greatest significance has always been with you. Pause for a moment to inhale deeply and reflect on the presence that accompanies you on your journey. You've been shouldering burdens that exceed your strength, and for a time that may feel endless. Some burdens you've concealed so effectively that you may not even realize the toll they take on your spirit. There are lingering wounds you have kept silent about for a long time. There are names you have sought to release, yet the scars continue to ache within. Hidden challenges you've tucked away in the depths of your being, wishing that with time they would simply fade away. Yet time alone cannot mend what remains untouched, and I notice the scars that linger, even beneath the cheerful faces you have come to display. There are days when the past intrudes uninvited. It comes filled with recollections, fragrances, melodies, and unexpected phrases. And when it happens, it shakes the very core of your being. I notice those moments when your gaze drifts, even if you try to mask it. I understand when your thoughts wander to that spot where the hurt resonates most strongly. And that's where I want to step in today, for you were not created to flee from who you truly are. Do you truly believe you stand solitary in those recollections? I notice what you've been through. Do you believe I was untouched by your experiences of being overlooked, betrayed, diminished, or overlooked? I witnessed it. Every tear you shed in silence has been gathered with care. I sensed every unspoken word you held back to maintain peace. And even in moments when you considered surrendering, I stood as a barrier between you and despair. You may not have noticed, but there were nights when unseen challenges sought to bring you down permanently. And it was my hand that supported you, even when you had already released your trust. You possess more strength than you realize. You may simply be feeling weary. Feeling tired is neither a sin nor a sign of weakness. It's part of our nature. That's why I'm here, to encourage you that finding peace in me is welcome. You are not meant to face every challenge by yourself. You are not alone in your journey. There is support beyond your own efforts. At times, the most profound expression of belief is to know when to pause. It's about embracing the support that surrounds you. Will you allow me to support you? That question may seem unusual, but you find it quite challenging to release your grip on control, don't you? Your trust has its limits. Yet in moments when it seems like everything is slipping away, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. In moments of distress, you may feel the urge to tackle every challenge by yourself. Address what lies outside your capability. Let go of those who choose to walk away. Construct fortresses with unwavering resolve, and you feel a sense of frustration, and you experience pain. Then you perceive it as a consequence, when in truth it's merely an overdependence. You are not meant to journey alone, and I am always here for you. You withdrew, striving to show your strength. But here is the reality. True strength emerges when you acknowledge your vulnerabilities. When you acknowledge your limitations, I am here to support you. When you humble yourself, I raise you high. In your moments of sorrow, I bring healing to your soul. It is within that space of letting go that true restoration takes root. Not just a surface-level remedy, but a deep emotional restoration. Yet the restoration of the spirit, a change that begins deep within and radiates outward. Today, I seek to overcome this loneliness, not by tearing it away thoughtlessly, but by guiding you to understand that you no longer need to nourish it. It can be present, yet it doesn't need to dictate your path. And if it continues to resurface, keep in mind that loneliness is not merely the lack of others, but rather the lack of purpose. And those who embrace the sacred presence discover purpose even in the quiet moments. Embrace who you are. Take a moment to reflect and inquire within yourself. What is it that I am truly seeking to avoid? As long as you avoid discomfort, it will always be by your side. When you share your struggles with me, they begin to diminish in strength. And I embrace your broken pieces, I embrace your uncertainties, and I understand your imperfections. I am divine, yet I come close as a father, as a companion, as a safe haven, as the one who seeks honesty rather than perfection. And if your reality today is, I'm hurting, Lord, this is the starting point of my journey. Can you recall the moment when you felt completely acknowledged? That unique sensation of being truly seen, where words are unnecessary? That is my desire to share with you. A bond that remains steadfast, an unwavering companionship, a love that is resolute and true. There is no need to hold back any longer. Come back to me now. You are enough just as you are. There's no need to have everything in order before you move forward. Just be truthful, for I am aware of all that is within you. I long to hear you say that you still desire my presence by your side. And if you find yourself uncertain, pay close attention. My love for you has never wavered. Never at all. Not even in your darkest times. Not on the days you felt the most unclean, distant, or adrift. My love remains unwavering and constant. It remains constant through time, unwavering and steadfast, and it continues to embrace you today. Raise your gaze, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, if you can, that you are never alone. I have never been. The presence of God remains in my life. That is the reality that shatters the falsehoods instilled by the world. That is the truth that brings renewal. That's the message I wanted to share with you. Have you ever gazed into the mirror and found it hard to see the person you once knew? Explore the contours of your own face, searching for remnants of the person you once were. At times, it may seem as though the path has become unclear. The spark in your gaze has dimmed, shrouded by a gentle haze. Your aspirations faded away. Your aspirations appear to be just out of reach. And perhaps the most challenging part is that you have become accustomed to that way of living. Yet I have not, because I still recognize in you what you may not see. I continue to recognize you by your true essence, even when you perceive yourself through the limitations that suffering has imposed upon you. Uncertain, struggling, overlooked, unnoticed. These names are not my own. You have always been seen as a purpose and a blessing. From the very start, I created you with a purpose that transcends time. You are more than the labels placed upon you, beyond the shadows of your past experiences. Your identity is not shaped by your setbacks or the times you face disappointment. You are a creation of my devotion. Within you lies a profound essence, a light that remains even when obscured by the challenges of life. Do you know what causes me pain? It's disheartening to witness you embrace the falsehoods that the world has softly spoken to you. Untruths you gathered over the years, believing them to be reality. Falsehoods that claimed you lacked worth, that you were unloved, that your absence would go unnoticed. And you placed your trust in them. Perhaps you continue to do so in silence. Today I aim to dismantle those falsehoods with one powerful statement. You belong to me, and that transforms everything. Being mine signifies that your journey is purposeful, that your struggles are acknowledged, and that your value is not determined by the applause of others or their fleeting memories. Being mine means you are cherished by a gaze that remains unwavering, that sees you for who you truly are, and that encourages you to embrace your authentic self without the need for pretense. Have you ever considered your true essence when you view yourself from my perspective? I witness a person who has faced challenges beyond what others can comprehend. A person who faced abandonment yet persevered onwards. A person who felt the need to project strength to ease the concerns of those around them. A person who embraced their challenges and doubts to safeguard those dear to them. A person who shed quiet tears, striving to maintain their strength. Someone who sought to fade away but chose to remain. That, in my view, embodies true bravery. It's belief manifested as strength. You are strong, you are a champion, you possess the strength to endure. And beyond that, you are cherished with a love that is unwavering and unconditional. I am by your side even in your struggles. I am always present, even in your moments of struggle, when rising feels impossible, when doubt creeps in, and all you long for is reassurance that you are not alone and that I will remain by your side. Indeed, that is my current perspective. I am present and committed. Your past does not define you. What truly counts is the actions I take moving forward. And what I can do is bring about change, provide fresh perspective, and renew what once appeared unattainable. Prepare to be amazed. There will still be days filled with true serenity. Authentic joy will still be felt. When you gaze into the mirror, you will recognize the beauty within your reflection, not from a place of pride, but from a sense of liberation. For when a spirit encounters my presence, even your gaze transforms. Your body feels as if it is lifted with ease. Have you observed how, even in your darkest moments, there was a spark within you that urged you to persevere? A subtle yet strong connection that keeps you from falling apart completely. That thread is what I refer to as my guiding hand. And if you've been supported until this moment, why would I abandon you now? Is it difficult? I am divine. What seems challenging for you is within my reach. Today I want to encourage you to remember the strength within you. You are a vessel of hope. You are the fulfillment of timeless hopes. You play a vital role in a purpose that transcends your comprehension. Do not view yourself as an afterthought or as an error along the path. You are in the perfect place for me to connect with you and bring about change. The challenges you face are not meant to overwhelm you, but to show that you possess the strength to navigate through them. When you feel overwhelmed, it may be a sign that you're relying solely on your own abilities. Release your burdens. Allow me to guide you in finding peace within my presence. There is no need to seek validation from others. Allow me to embody everything you feel unable to embrace at this moment. You've put in so much effort to satisfy, to fulfill desires, to mend, to take charge. But I designed you to be, not to exist in perpetual effort. To be my son, my daughter, is to embrace peace. It's not about halting your journey, but rather understanding that as you progress, you are supported, you are nurtured, you are directed. Even in the midst of a desert, remember that this is not the conclusion of your journey. It is a verse. And I am the divine presence that supports you through the wilderness and guides you towards the land of hope. Today you must begin to view yourself as someone who has endless possibilities ahead. My presence offers you the most profound path forward. As you journey with me, remember that even in the midst of others, you are never truly solitary. Embrace the possibility of dreaming anew, rekindle your beliefs, and let your smile shine once more. But above all, I want you to believe once more, for without belief, love stays far away. My love is intended to be near, deep within, in this moment. Whisper to yourself gently, I am acknowledged, I am cherished, I am supported. Keep affirming it until your heart embraces the truth. Find the strength within you, but reach out to me in this moment. I am here, ready to receive your message. My dear one, it seems you have been confined within your own heart. Invisible bonds exist, yet they are very real. Persistent thoughts that lead you to believe you lack value. Reminders that come back whenever you seek to progress. Voices from the past that you embraced without awareness. Transformation is always possible. There are moments when it may feel like you are alone, but remember that there is always support and love available to you. If you were genuinely cherished, your circumstances would reflect that love. Words uttered by others, and at times by your own voice, that have formed barriers around your spirit. But I designed you for freedom, not confinement. There are aspects of life you have come to view as ordinary, yet they were never part of my intention. The way you hold yourself accountable for everything, how you shoulder burdens that aren't yours, how you harshly judge yourself for past errors, that's not fair. That's a form of self-discipline. And I didn't call you to dwell in regret. I invite you to embrace a life filled with grace. You are meant to rise above unseen burdens and embrace the path of genuine liberation. However, for that, you must allow me to reveal the truth to you. It is important to recognize that there are burdens you still hold on to that could have been released long ago. Your scars have become a part of who you are. Injuries that, with time, you began to shield as if they were integral to your identity. But you are more than your suffering. You are so much greater than the pain you've experienced. If you continue to nurture that hurt, it will hinder the growth of other areas in your life. How often have I sought to reach for that? How often have I led you to opportunities for release, yet you held back? I understand it wasn't done with ill intent, yet from a place of apprehension, embracing the journey of openness. Apprehension about tampering with something that has remained untouched for an extended period. Concern about the possibility of losing the small sense of security you currently possess. Allow me to share this with you. You will stand strong. You will find renewal. What you perceive as weakness, I see as a foundation for growth. It is through the experience of brokenness that I sow the seeds of renewal. It is during the autumn season that I establish a stronger foundation. In moments when chaos surrounds me, I find the opportunity to take action. However, you need to open your heart to me. I respect what you choose to keep to yourself. I don't push through barriers that you still keep closed from within. I seek, yet it is you who welcomes me in. And if today you invite me into that shadowy space within you, I assure you there will be illumination. Perhaps not right away, but in due time. And not a false light that merely hides. I mean a light that radiates from the heart, dispelling darkness and revealing journeys you never imagined you would take once more. You've become accustomed to merely getting by, but I am here to show you the way to truly embrace life. You've become accustomed to accepting mere fragments of emotional connection, superficial bonds, and weighty silences. But I designed you for richness, for wholeness, for connection. Even when the world falls short of what you truly deserve, I am here to provide you with everything you require. However, to achieve that, a decision must be made. Embrace who you are. Reflect within, with strength, with integrity, not condemnation, but understanding. You've been doing what you need to do, but now I wish to offer you something greater. I desire to liberate you from the patterns that hold you back, from emotional patterns that hold you captive, from choices made out of fear rather than trust, from thoughts that hold you back before you take the first step. How often have you paused your aspirations, believing they were beyond your reach? How many doors did you never knock on because you believed you weren't worthy? That's not my voice being heard. That's the voice of doubt, of discouragement, of hindrance. Today, I am guiding you to discern those voices and choose not to follow them any longer. Trust in my guidance above all else. And mine says, you are my beloved. You are valuable. Your path ahead is filled with promise. There is a place for you here. You hold a special place in my embrace. Your presence is significant in my journey. And without a doubt, no error, no forsaking, no hurt can diminish that. Today, I want to encourage you to recognize that the path to your liberation is nearer than you realize. It resides in true remorse, indeed, but also in embracing the grace I offer, in the strength to acknowledge I need support on this journey, and then allowing me to guide from that point onwards. In time, the things that bring you sorrow will become a source of joy. In reflection, you will recognize the transformation that has taken place. You'll be astonished by the serenity that will flourish in the midst of conflict. People will enter your life not to take from you, but to journey alongside you. And when that moment arrives, you'll recognize it as a divine sign. It was I, for you opened the door for me. Even in your current struggles, take a moment to listen closely. No shadow can overshadow my path. I am the guiding light. And wherever I go, transformation follows. Embrace the courage to share your thoughts. Embrace the act of letting go. Embrace the opportunity to begin anew. Today, take a few moments to reflect on what burdens you have yet to release to the divine. What untruth am I still holding on to about who I am? Lift this in quiet reflection. If you wish to share, I'm here to listen. My dear one, you have journeyed to this point believing you were nearing the end, yet in reality, you stand on the threshold of a fresh start. Deep within, you may feel overwhelmed and believe you can't endure any longer. It may feel like your strength is waning. Your belief isn't as strong as it once was. Your spirit feels weary from longing and facing letdowns. I understand each of those emotions as I have walked alongside you through every moment of struggle and uncertainty. But today, I want you to know you're on the brink of rising. You are on the brink of a remarkable elevation. Though you may not see it now, a transformation has begun within you since you opened your heart to my words. I am already awakening the depths within you, clearing away the obstacles from your spirit, and rekindling the hope you may have overlooked. And now it's time for me to help you remember your true self. Your worth is not defined by the actions of others. Your past does not define who you are. You have the strength to break free from the struggles of the past. You embody the essence of my affection. You embody the essence of a timeless commitment. You are greater than your setbacks, beyond your anxieties, and more than the rejections you've faced. You belong to me. And if you belong to me, you shall inherit all that I have set aside for you. Heirs stand firm in their worth, confident and assured, not seeking validation from others. Heirs stand tall, embracing their journey, even as their hearts continue to mend. Heirs trust that the Father provides for all things, even those beyond their comprehension. You were meant to rise above the challenges of life with strength and purpose. You were meant to embrace life, free from the burden of constant worry about future pain. That's the impact of your experiences. But I didn't call you to settle for the bare minimum. I invite you to embrace a life filled with love, peace, and purpose. To achieve that, you need to step away from the role of a victim and embrace your identity as a child once more. Children feel the warmth of love surrounding them, and even in moments of uncertainty, they hold on to their trust. Even in the absence of visible signs, they persist on their journey. Even in times of pain, they stand strong. And that's what you are about to rediscover: how to embrace a sense of belonging. As an individual blessed with a father in a safe haven, even amidst the chaos of the world, you are accompanied on your journey, and a path is laid before you. Though the entire journey may not be visible to you, rest assured that you are being led forward. The next step will reveal itself when you have the courage to stand tall. Indeed, rising can be painful. The pain you feel is a sign of your legs needing strength. The discomfort arises from your body adapting to a position of strain. The pain arises from the deep connection your spirit has forged with the earth. But you were not created to stay down. There arrives a moment when you must take a stand, not from arrogance or mere determination, but from a profound spiritual choice. You have shed tears. You've been through a difficult time. Your voice has faded away. Now is the moment to elevate yourself. I will equip you with the tools you need for the journey ahead. You are the strength within yourself. Your journey, your expression, your narrative all hold great strength. And if you believe you've lost your purpose, you're mistaken. The most remarkable triumphs arise from individuals who were on the brink of surrender but chose to persevere one last time. You're invited to embrace life fully, not merely to go through the motions, to rejuvenate, not merely survive, to create a meaningful presence, not merely to be overlooked. Your story has the power to bring healing to those who hear it, hearts that will be inspired simply by witnessing your unwavering presence. Spaces will radiate tranquilly simply because you carry a profound essence within you. Believe in your inner strength. It is not through your own strength, but by the support of the one who sustains you. And that's why I stand before you today. This is just the beginning. It does not conclude in forsakenness. It continues beyond betrayal. It leads to new beginnings. Because where the world sees an end, I see a continuation. Where you perceive a barren land, I recognize a time of growth. Where you perceive isolation, I perceive a chance for deeper connection with me. Joy will return to your heart once more. Embrace love with courage. You will rise with a light heart. You'll be grateful for your perseverance. And you will come to realize that what you are experiencing at this moment is not a form of punishment. It's a purpose, a distinction, a purification. It's the divine assurance that you are cherished beyond measure. And there is so much more in store for you than what you may currently experience. Now I need you to trust, not with a fleeting sentiment that sways with your feelings, but with a steadfast conviction that declares, even if I don't sense it, I will have faith. Even in my fear, I will take steps forward. Even in my tears, I will let go. You are never alone. You have always been. But now more than ever, I feel compelled to reveal the transformation that occurs when you embrace that truth in your life. Take a moment for self-reflection and consider what has been holding you back from rising to your full potential. Please provide that to me at your earliest convenience. I am present. I have always been. Have you observed how certain scars convey deeper meanings than mere words? How powerful it is that expressions can convey so much, even without words. Truly, the world is in need of the gifts you possess. Your experiences hold the power to inspire others. The struggles you believed would confine you were, in truth, the very ground where I sowed something everlasting. I'm not suggesting it was simple or just. I understand the true value of what it took. I understand there were times when you felt unsteady, moments when your words seemed lost, and mornings when rising from your bed felt like an insurmountable challenge. Yet you arrived, not merely to a belief or a system embrace authenticity. The world longs for authenticity, for individuals who embody their beliefs, and for depth in our connections. Yet a heart that is renewed, genuine, and open transforms the environment. And that heart is the one you are embracing anew today. Indeed, there will be challenging days ahead. Fear may still be present. It's important to take a step back. But now you understand where to seek refuge. You have now recognized the voice that speaks to your authentic self. You now carry a lasting reminder within you. You are a beloved creation of the Almighty, and children are meant to live freely. You are free from pain, free from fear, free from the past, and free from the judgments of others. You have been liberated by a love that seeks not perfection, but your willingness to let go. If today you choose to let go once more, even without knowing the entire journey ahead, I assure you, I will lead you with tranquility. You will find companionship in every step, both in heart and soul. From this moment forward, my presence will bring a deeper sense of assurance. It will be your path. My voice will resonate in unexpected moments. You'll feel my presence in the little moments that fill your day. You'll come to see me in the little moments, in the warmth of a hug, in the beauty of the morning sky, in the enduring reminder of a promise that remains unbroken. You'll come to realize that spirituality flows naturally. It's a gathering of hearts. Your journey will find its true path. Everything will begin to come together, and all that appeared to be a setback will find its purpose. For I am the divine who transforms sorrow into growth and challenges into pathways towards a brighter future. But keep in mind, it's not about your feelings. Your journey is shaped by the choices you make in each moment. If you decide to journey alongside me, no matter the pace or hesitation, I will lead you to places beyond your wildest dreams. You are never alone. You have always been, and you always will be. Even when the world overlooks you, divine love will always embrace you. When your struggles go unseen, my spirit will bring you solace. When the path ahead seems uncertain, I will illuminate your way forward. And even when the world seems to contradict you, may the truth I have instilled in you prevail. You are meant to be here. You are valuable. Your path is set before you. Now that you understand it, embrace life as one who has been discovered. Stride with the assurance of one who is cherished and guided. Express yourself as one who embodies radiance. Embrace as if you have already received the warmest welcome from above. Today, I, your God, have completed another chapter alongside you, and I eagerly anticipate what is to come next. Remember, I am by your side always. Inhale deeply at this moment. Take a moment of stillness and simply express gratitude for always being by my side. Allow that to be your plea, your power, your reality. If this message resonated with you, pass it along to someone who could benefit from it. You are never alone. May the love that has carried you thus far keep leading you onwards. I stand by your side. I stand by your side, and I cherish you for eternity. Amen.